back to me. He finished it. It's learning process anyway. It's good if you stop to do lesson with me. Anyway, I'll give you something what to do. I'll send you some information what you need to listen. And when you're back to me, we'll start again to go up. After a few months, I feel that you sound really great. What I feel, it's great. I understand what I'm playing, and you try to play some Phil Wood stuff and some Charlie Parker stuff. I listen to it. I appreciate it that you play great.
Oh,
Just think more about when you play ballads, try to sing a new instrument. When you play some up tempo or medium, you need to play a little bit with layback and something like more swingy.
mm-hmm.
Even if you play with up tempo, you have to play swing because it's a jazz. Without swing, you never play bebop.
Mm.
This is from swing. It's come from there. You have to listen more big bands like Count Basie, Quincy Jones.
Mm.
Uh, also Duke Ellington. I love to listen a lot of players old school like Benny Carter, Johnny Hodges. If you tenor saxophone player, you need to listen more like Ben Webster. I love from Ben Webster his soul. When he play with the soul, you feel what he talking about in his instrument. He sing like singer when you listen to him. Also Johnny Hodges, Benny Carter. It's not too easy to play like them. You sometimes listen, you think, oh, it's not so modern. I didn't like it, but you must understand what they create. Even Charlie Parker didn't play like that. Also, Campbell Adderley was big fan of Benny Carter. He was listening a lot of Benny Carter. If you listen Campbell from 50s and he played some ballads, you listen and he's influenced a lot of Benny Carter.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go up, you need to start from the first step. First step is like Benny Carter, Johnny Hodges, Charlie Parker, Sonny Stitt, Campbell, Phil Wood, Jackie McLean, and like that you can go to Kenny Garrett. You never can start from Kenny Garrett and try to play like Charlie Parker.
Yeah, right.
Also,
Step
the
by
mistake of
step.
a lot, yes, also a mistake of a lot of contemporary saxophone players. They think if they start to listen more musician like Joe Lovano or Dave Liebman or, for example, Michael Brecker, it's helped to them to play more jazz, but they don't understand that even musicians like Lavana, Dave Liebman, and Michael Brecker started from musicians like Sonny Rollins, Charlie Parker, and this kind of, and John Coltrane.
Mm-hmm.
Even John Coltrane played with the Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, and he played also with Johnny Hodges' big band. So he started from the roots.
Yes.
When he came to play with Miles Davis, he was not so big saxophone player. After a few years, you see some integrity. He start to play something new.
Mm.
Also, Sonny Rollins, early years, he was sounding on tenor like Charlie Parker. But he loves to play like Coleman Hawkins too. Also like Lester Young. I heard also interview of Wayne Shorter. Wayne Shorter used to say, I was big fan of Lester Young. I remember when I was a child, I go to the club to listen how he play. It's Wayne Shorter, it's different way.
Mm-hmm.
But all these musicians, why they play great? Because they start from the roots. They know what to do. Step by step, they go up.
Okay.
Also, Phil Woods, if you listen to him today, you can listen all his CDs, for example. If you listen first CD, second CD, third CD, and like that until the end of his career, you see it was different. Every time was different Phil Woods because it was something new, evolution on his music, his playing. You listen something new. In the 50s, he played like that. In the 60s, he played like that. In the 70s, he played like that. In the 80s, 90s, he played different too. The
Mm-hmm.
man, every time it was evolution, something new. He never played the same, like for example, Sonny Stitt, like Charlie Parker, not right left on left side. Phil was a educated musician. He knows the harmony. He knows about music, everything. He was a great composer, arranger. And when he played, you listen a lot of also classical chords and something like that. You know, he was, for example, I remember I asked Phil, when you come to, his teacher was Benny Carter. I asked him, when you come to Benny Carter, you played before jazz? He told me, yes, but you know, when I come to Benny Carter to Manhattan School, I was like walking a real book. I told him, what do you mean walking a real book? I knew a lot of standards. And when I asked Benny Carter, how you can learn swing to play, because in those days, in the 50s, 40s, they have no jazz in the Academy of Music, only classical music, theory or something like that. So Benny Carter told to Phil, you know, Phil, you want to learn jazz, go to the street, listen how the black guys play jazz. Today you have University of Jazz, you have Herb Institute, Monk Institute, New School, Manhattan School, Berkeley School. But players don't play like in the 50s. They educated, they know everything about music. They can, I don't know, they can play everything from, for example, from bebop to avant-garde music. But the problem is that this kind of musician not sounds like Sonny Stitt or Charlie Parker. They play different and they try to play more contemporary music. But I'm appreciated to play more old-fashioned music. I love this more, and for my heart is different, you know. I love to listen to Branford Marsalis or Joe Lovano, Kenny Garrett, but when I'm back to Charlie Parker, Art Pepper, for example, Phil Wood, Sonny Stitt, Campbell Lederle, Jackie McGee, John Coltrane, I can listen to these recordings all day and night because this is music, you know. You like sponge, you have something new all the time. If you listen to Charlie Parker CD with the strings 10 times one by one, you will listen all the time something new ideas, you know. It's not like some background music that you listen.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I want to say that if you transcribe more music, you will listen some players that you love, you'll go very far. That's my opinion.
Oh, I ask you. Um, you said you talked to me. You you don't show transcription. Book.
Mm-hmm.
Here, only here and play. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. You know what, first of all, if you want to play more complicated and if you want to play more educated, anyway, you have to transcribe more music, because if you transcribe your own, it stay in your mind, in
Mm,
your head. If you take it only a book from somebody else, you can play it. It will be like exercises, but it's not stay in your head, because you just open it and you just play. You know, it's different. It's the best way if you'll transcribe everything, even if you'll take some solos that you love and you transcribe, even if you know that do have the same transcription in a thousand places. But if you'll transcribe this transcription in your own, it will be the best way. You'll go very, very far from that. You
mhm.
have to take it more like sponge. You have to take everything, the best phrasing, best music to you.
So, uh, can I 그 study to transcription book?
Yeah.
A good phrase, a
Yes,
spongy like.
but anyway, if you, I'll tell you the truth. It's great if you'll take transcription, but only if you write, you, not somebody else.
Okay.
You can take books, you know, you can buy the books with 1,000 transcription, but the best way in the music for you, it will be if you'll transcribe in your own.
Mhm.
Because sometimes I know people who don't want to transcribe, but they listen a lot of players, and they go to sleep, they wake up, and they going on the street with headphones, and they listen all the time, you know. And your head is like computer with hard disk, everything in your head. When you start to play, immediately you can find something in your zip file here. I mean.
Okay.
So I tell you the truth. If you want to be a great musician, you have to know harmony. You have to listen more old-fashioned music, and you need to understand. You have to be more educated, and you must understand what you have to play, what you don't have to play, and how you can learn that. You first of all need to listen the premier. I mean, the best saxophone players in the 50s. It's if you alto player, you have to take Benny Carter, Campbell Adderley, Sonny Stitt, Charlie Parker, Phil Woods, Art Pepper, Lee Konitz sometime, you know, and Jackie McLean. If you want to go a little bit modern, you can go also from John Coltrane, Sonny Rollins, Hank Mobley, and go by the way, you have to go, you know how to say it. You can, in other words, you can start to learn your music from Joe Henderson or Wayne Shorter, because before them it was also jazz. You need to know confirmation on 26 on 2 John Coltrane song. If you want to play, for example, this is from John Coltrane. Today it's like standard. Also, you need to know how to play 2-5-1s like giant steps or something like that. This is from the roots of 50s, 58, 59, 60s. You know, you don't need to listen now modern musicians because you don't understand what they're doing. They so educated and they know what you're doing because they also transcribe Coltrane stuff and other musicians. If you alto player, go with your direction. Start to be in the middle of jazz. I mean, 50s. In the 50s, they recorded so great music, and also Ted Dameron music, Thelonious Monk music, Dizzy Gillespie, Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker, for example, didn't write some songs like 32 bars. Only, I mean, written changes on some blues. But musicians like Phil Woods or Jackie McLean, they write a lot of music, hard music. You know, it's not exactly bebop; it's more hard bop. But anyway, if you want to play great jazz, you have to start from bebop. Bebop, this is like bebop of is. You wake up, you have to know what you're doing in the morning. If you go to the restroom, you go to eat, it's for you bebop. Then if you go to the street, you understand what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But you must to practice also some exercise, scales, legato, staccato, and this kind of stuff. This is very important for your techniques. If you will feel free when you're playing, you'll go very far too, because you know why Phil Woods or Campbell Adder or Charlie Parker play so fast, because first of all they practice all the time. There's not only if you just take some up tempo song you play. You have to practice. It's come from classical music. Also, Michael Brecker was practicing 12 hours in the day, you know, to be Michael Brecker. I remember I spoke with Eddie Daniels, clarinet player. He's now 80 years old. And I asked him, "You're the best clarinet on the planet." I remember I spoke with Buddy DeFranco about him. He told me it's a monster of clarinet. He played better than me and Benny Goodman, also Artie Shaw. And he told me he go to another direction of clarinet. He can play everything, modern jazz, funky, hard bop, and this kind of stuff. So I asked Eddie Daniels. Eddie told me, "What are you doing to be all the time great players?" He told me, "Robert, you know, even in my age now, I have to practice 5 hours in the day in my clarinet, because if I'm not practiced even few days, I feel that I'm not good."
Mm-hmm.
You know, Also, Paquita de Rivera, a clarinet player, used to say, clarinet and saxophone, it's two animals. On saxophone, you can play, you feel every time it's comfortable, you play, it's working. But if you play on clarinet one day, then you have break. After a few days, you feel that something not good. And even sometimes happen that you practice on clarinet all the day, you come to the gig, I mean to the concert, and you feel shit. Why? Because clarinet is like animal. He win all the time. You told me. It's like woman. You never knew what she think about you. The same as clarinet. You can practice all the day. You come to the concert and you feel you're not ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, for the time of pandemic, I played a lot of clarinet.
Oh.
I played all the time clarinet, you know, because this has helped to me to play on saxophone. After clarinet, my saxophone playing starting to be much better than it was before. Also, now I'm playing for 2 months on the Barry saxophone. And after Barry saxophone, I feel that my high notes on alto sounds even much better, you know. Even my clarinet playing is better too, because I have more width to play on Barry.
Okay.
Okay, so play now third standard. Can you play something up tempo?
Up tempo?
Up tempo.
Up tempo. Wait a minute. I love you.
Okay.
Okay.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, you sound great, but sometimes what I didn't like is that you play too much glisses. Like Jackie McLean. You have to be more strong on your tone. And think more about dynamic. Don't play all the time forte. So that even when you speak, you never speak like fortissimo, you know. You speak quiet and sometimes piano, sometimes forte. Also in the music, when you play, you're talking and you're an instrument. So try to be musician. Don't to play like computer.
Oh, okay.
But phrasing, I love the phrasing. It sounds great. It's really great.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so you can play another song. Some ballad do you have?
Yes, my funny Valentine.
Okay.
Funny Valentine. Can you see to me how to practice another phrase?
Phrase?
Yes.
What do you mean practice another phrase? You first of all, you need to know what you want to play, what kind of phrase you want to play.
Another pattern or
Sorry?
pattern, good pattern. Da do do daddy, do daddy, do daddy.
Okay, so you take this phrase, and for example, in F major, then you have to transcribe this to F sharp or G, and you have to play the same on another key. It's kind of like from classical. Is it a also chromatic.
12.
You can play all this phrasing chromatically.
Okay.
But you don't need to take everything. You need to take only what you like it. For example, you like you have to play different keys.
Yes.
Or for example, Geonhee, some licks of Geonhee you can learn in 12 different keys. If you play it in F, you have to play it in F sharp. You can play it in G major, or you can play in C. You can play in C sharp, you know.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I play my funny Valentine.
2, 3, 4.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. Few weeks ago you didn't play like that. Today you play great.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You have questions?
Wait a minute.
Okay, so play. Can you play something fast now?
Best. Ah, I changed piece, mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm. This is Mar.
Yes, Rich Kobayashi.
I played on Richie Coolmeyer. You know, I wanted to say to you that you sound sometimes like Richie Cool, but I didn't say to you. I played once on Richie Coolmeyer many years ago, maybe 27 years ago. I remember I came to New York. I was listening to Sonny Steed. I go immediately to the store to buy the same mouthpiece, but I play only a few months. It was not so good to me. It was Meyer number 5.
Mm-hmm.
You're 7 or 6 or 5?
Five.
5
Five.
too. When I bought this mouthpiece, it was $100.
Uh, I I want Dual Meyer, but too
New York.
expensive. Yes.
Real Meyer, New York, like Phil Woods today, you can find for 500, 700, or even 1,000. But I don't know if
Yeah.
they working. But if you feel comfortable, you can play also with this one. You know, it's great for you. I feel that you play much better, and sometimes high notes it sounds like Richie Cool. Sometimes.
Oh, thank you. Can you see anything, any song? Can you see play any song?
Me?
Yes.
I need to take my saxophone. Just a second.
Thank you.
Uh, Or what do you want to listen that I play for you?
Up tempo. Up
Up
tempo.
tempo.
Yes. I I can't up tempo very well.
Okay, I'll try to play up tempo. Even I didn't practice on out a few days.
Thank you, thank you.
After baritone sax, my alto looks like piccolo. Okay. I'll check what I can play for you now.
I don't have many -1. So how to practice another song?
You just, what I'm doing first of all, I listen to some song who played it before, or some singer or saxophone players. If I love this song, I try to learn and listen it, and I'm check the harmony, and I'm trying to play that song. I'm not doing something new, you know. I mean, I know a lot of standard that I never played, but I know them. And if I want to play them, it's also no problem. I just take and play.
Mm-hmm.
I can play also Campbell Adderley song, Del Cesar. Do you want?
Oh, I know that.
Just a second, I need to open my computer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Good solo. Thank you.
I can play something like rock song. You want?
Oh, yeah. Good, good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, your sound like cannonball.
You know, I played with his drummer 5 years ago. You can watch also on my YouTube. I played with Louis Hayes. I played tribute to Campbell Adderley with his drummer.
Oh. Oh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you know also song? Also, Campbell played a song. It's called Unit 7.
U7? Oh, I heard that.
I can play for you if you want.
Unit
It's
7?
it's like blues, but with a bridge.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, good.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But
You want to play for you Stars from Alabama?
yeah, I know that.
2, 3, 4.
Yes. Beautiful sound.
You know, I didn't practice now to 3 days. This I take it because you asking me to play.
You played baritone.
But it's different, you know. I feel here different. It's more small and also
Yeah.
this alto is small. If I play baritone, so my mouthpiece is from here to here, you know. Like. Okay, so you know what? I'll send you to your email new standards, and you'll try to learn them until July.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, you sounds very great, and I love what you're doing.
Thank you. You, me too. You too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
so be in touch. If you have some questions, you can ask me anytime.
Oh, okay, okay. I ask you every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so be in touch.
Be in touch.
Yeah, we'll be in touch. If you need something, ask me. Don't be
Ah.
shy.
Now?
Even now, even tomorrow, after tomorrow,
Ah.
if you have some
Okay.
questions, don't be shy. Just ask me. You don't
Okay.
have to pay for that money. You just need to call me, ask me, please tell me what I have to do. I have this, and that. Please, you can be free.
Okay. Thank you, Robert.
Okay. So bye for now. See you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.